And we welcome back to Ebru today our media expert Jackie Guzda with some news on an FBI application request to monitor social media. Jackie, what is going on?
Well, the FBI put out a six-page paper asking tech firms to develop an app that would troll, in their words, scrape social media for breaking crisis or possible threats.
Wow, the FBI trolling Facebook, that just I would imagine shocks millions of people when, you know, they were talking about all this internet privacy from the beginning.
Right.
And now the social networking has opened up some interesting doors.
Well, what you have again is you've got your need for privacy against your need for security. And those two forces are going at battle in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you mentioned something about the Department of Homeland Security.
Yes.
Can you give us more info on that?
Okay, this FBI thing is new. It's just an idea right now. They're looking to develop this app. What happened a few years ago with the Department of Homeland Security is that they are now looking at social media from reporters, anchors, if you know anybody like that, and they're following what they're saying. So again here, they're targeting just people who are bringing the news.
Wow. So do you see this becoming a First Amendment issue?
A big First Amendment issue. I mean, that's what's going on here. If we look at what the FBI is trying to do, they're even broadening it beyond reporters. They're going to monitor the thoughts, the feelings, the writings of just ordinary citizens who have not suspected of any crime, who have committed no crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what about this Electronic Frontier Foundation and the Electronic Privacy Information Center? Are these groups that are trying to go against this?
Yes, there are watchdog groups out here looking at this kind of issue. They're both saying, look, people are going to be watching their step. How this, infringes on freedom of speech is incredible. Now, EPIC, which is the Electronic Privacy Information Center, actually tried with the Freedom of Information Act to get information from the Department of Homeland Security. That didn't happen, so they sued and found out there was an outside company, General Dynamic, who was looking into social media of reporters, etc. And there was a hearing last week with Congressman Jackie Speer, who listened to the testimony and said, look, stop it. This is very, in her words, very, very troubling.
Certainly. And then with the FBI listening in, I'm assuming they're going to have certain trigger words,
things
that they'll look for.
You see, that's how they're planning to do it, is that they're going to be looking at certain key words, which I'm assuming, which you can too, are terrorism, bomb, but then you have some problems with that, don't you? I mean,
well, certainly. If you say kill in a joke about killing someone who said something about you, who knows what that might trigger.
Sure, and we say that all the time. I mean, we can say that, boy, he's the bomb. The FBI's coming down on me, or, that kid next door is a real terrorist.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering what happens now? I mean, can you really make an app that would control what the government is doing or that protects us?
They're trying to do it. Like I said, it's an idea right now.
Okay.
No one has created it yet.
Because it sounds like it'd be a complicated one.
A complicated one, but here's the thing. On the good side, it would really help the FBI to do their job. I mean, in a futuristic sense, what they're trying to do is look for these keywords and then look for what they call bad actors. People who use those kind of words and then track where they're going. Mm-hmm. You see, if they can do those two things, it would almost be like Tom Cruise in Minority Report, where they stop crime before it happens. Now,
have they? Examples of that? That
no,
raises the question.
They haven't done that yet. There have been certain incidences where crime already occurred, and so people, these criminals posted themselves online holding up the cash that they stole, and then they were found out, or something happened just the other day. In Kenya, is that out where they don't have internet access? Mm-hmm. One of the police captains got a tip that one of the houses out 100 miles away was being robbed. So what he did is that he sent out on his smartphone a text to all the people in that area, the neighbors, and said, go to Kelvin's house, help him, he's being robbed. And the people did.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. But as far as stopping people from pre-crimes, that has not happened yet. And
sounds like that movie that Tom Cruise made some years ago, Minority Report.
Minority Report, right, where he's putting
We're
it
headed
together.
that way.
I was going to go back and say to 1984.
Wow.
Well, you know, that the book,
Yeah.
Big Brother, yeah. you
Big
know.
Brother.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
It remains to be seen. This is ongoing, so I'm so glad that you do keep coming back to give us the updates as they happen.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Fascinating
Thank you.
stuff.